Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January 26, 2020. Before we get to this video, ladies and gentlemen, it was a crazy pay-per-view. But before we get to this, there was a tragic news. If you guys know what it is, a main basketball player, he passed away. He died in a helicopter crash. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say rest in peace to Kobe Bryant and his daughter that did die with him as well. It is sad. I don't watch basketball, but I heard about this guy. He's a main guy. He's the top superstar, or whatever you guys call basketball players. The top player. But, yeah, it's upsetting. I hope his family is fine. I've been seeing everywhere on Facebook, on Instagram, even on the internet, what happened to Kobe. It's sad what happened. I hope everybody will be okay. And I'm sorry whoever else was on the helicopter. And I'm hoping their families will be okay. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to this video. We got WWE Royal Rumble. I just seen the greatest Royal Rumble. The greatest surprise of the Royal Rumble, man. Oh my God. And ladies and gentlemen, an interesting superstar that won the men's Royal Rumble match. And that would never happen if this guy didn't come back to WWE. If this guy was there his first time, he would never get a shot at the world title at WrestleMania. He would definitely lose. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to our Royal Rumble. And ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you who won the pay-per-view when we get this end of the pay-per-view bet. Okay, let's do this. Our pre-show, we had a pre-show. Man, it was a long show, so if I don't remember things, I'm sorry, guys. But we had Sheamus versus Shorty G. It was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. Shorty G was actually fighting back. I thought it was just going to be a lame match. But no, Sheamus won the match with a bro kick, but Shorty G was, with all his might, his powerful strongness, Shorty G did a good job. But we all know Sheamus making his return, he's not going to lose. The winner of that match was Sheamus. We have Andrade defending his United States Championship in the pre-show against Humberto Carrillo. Pretty decent match. It wasn't that bad, but the winner of that match, guess who won that match? Was Andrade. I believe he cheated his way to get the win. But he retains the United States Championship. Who is next to go against Andrade for the United States Championship? First match of the show. This is the start of the show. First match of the show. We had a Falls Count Anywhere match. We had Roman Reigns versus King Corbin. I didn't really see much because it was hard to find a stream for myself. But ladies and gentlemen, what I did see is that we saw Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode attacking Roman Reigns in the back, or where the audience is. They were destroying each other. The Usos came, and ladies and gentlemen, I guess Mr. King Corbin had to go to the washroom. He was in a porta potty. And ladies and gentlemen, of course, Roman Reigns tips it and drops it, and Roman Reigns gets the win. Charlotte Flair. I just told you who won the Royal Rumble there. But ladies and gentlemen, this was a women's Royal Rumble. I think I could. I wrote who's on here. Who was on the women's surprise legends. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have Molly Holly, or Muddy Holly, whatever you want to call her, Kelly, and the return of Santino Morello. Ladies and gentlemen, I was laughing my butt off seeing Santina in this match, but she did not. No, she didn't hit anyone. She didn't hit no girl. She didn't hit Beth Phoenix. Guys, have you seen Beth Phoenix's skull, back of her head, and her hair was red? No, she didn't dye it. It was bloody. Dang, it was ugh. But ladies and gentlemen, Santina grabbed the Cobra out of her shirt. Don't know why. That was weird. And then she just Cobra herself and threw herself out of the ring. Pretty decent. But ladies and gentlemen, the first competitors that was in here, 1 and 2, was Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair. They did a good job. Not a bad job, but they did a good job as 1 and 2. It was a lot of people. A lot of NXT UK. But ladies and gentlemen, the saddest thing is that the last person Number 30 was Shayna Baszler. Everybody was talking about Shayna Baszler winning this match, going against Becky Lynch. And guess what? That did not happen. That did not happen because Shayna was number 30 and Shayna was eliminating everybody, just like Charlotte Flair was. Charlotte Flair eliminated Shayna to win the match. Charlotte Flair is going to WrestleMania once again. Last year she went to the main event WrestleMania. But what story are you going to give her? She wasn't in a rivalry during this whole month. But people will understand Shayna versus Becky because they want to see Shayna versus Becky. Nobody wants to see Charlotte Flair versus Bayley again or Charlotte Flair versus Becky again. Well, nobody understands what the fans want. Then we have Bayley defending her SmackDown Women's Championship against Lacey Evans. Guys, I already predicted this because it's not going to happen. Lacey Evans is not going to win the title. And guess what? She didn't win the title because she got her tights pulled because of Bayley. Bayley hold on to the tights on the cover. She cheated her way to win. On the women's Royal Rumble, I had nobody in that Royal Rumble except for Sarah Logan that's been in that match for like 1 minute. Tennessee had, you guys know his name now. We had Shayna Baszler, and he chose Kairi Sane. He had two, and they both still lost, but I had nobody. Then we had The Fiend Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan. This was a pretty awesome match. I enjoyed the match. Daniel Bryan was getting destroyed. Bray Wyatt was being weirdo, and there's some parts that Daniel Bryan looked like he was going to win with a knee, with a yes lock, by being crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw a weird Sister Abigail, a reverse Sister Abigail. Daniel Bryan was doing a running thing, and then he just grabbed him, just flinged him. And then, ladies and gentlemen, with the Man of Call, he did a choke slam on the Man of Call, and then 1, 2, 3, The Fiend Bray Wyatt retains his Universal Championship. Then we have Becky Lynch versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. Guys, she's doing a depth, and she lost last year. She's not going to lose this year. And that's what happened. Becky Lynch won the match. She won, retained her Raw Women's Championship by submission with the disarmer. When Asuka was about to do the poison mist, she got kicked in the face and spit in the air. And I guess the green mist went on her face. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big, big Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar was number 1. He eliminated all the guys except number 13. He got a little problem with number 13 and a little problem with number 14. Keith Lee came out, and you should see Brock Lesnar's eyes. Keith Lee? Keith Lee came out, they had a brawl, and then Braun Strowman came out, they had a brawl, and Brock Lesnar eliminated Keith Lee and Braun Strowman. He had a problem with the New Day as well, and Rey Mysterio. This was before Keith Lee came out, and he got rid of those guys. Kofi did not do anything crazy. He got destroyed. Naomi came back, if you guys did not know that. What else we had there? Before I forget things. And then we have Drew McIntyre coming out, Ricochet coming out, and Ricochet got beat up, and then Drew McIntyre came out. It was a stare down between Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre was about to do something, but Ricochet kicking the balls onto Mr. Brock Lesnar, because that's what he deserves, revenge. And ladies and gentlemen, he got tossed out of the ring. He got Claymore out of the ring. Brock Lesnar was gone. I was clapping. Oh my God, yes. But ladies and gentlemen, the two legends. Those two legends that came to come back to WWE. MVP. He got eliminated by Brock Lesnar. MVP, you look fat. I'm sorry to say, but you look fat. But ladies and gentlemen, the biggest surprise and the biggest return that WWE ever brought into the Royal Rumble since 2011. Ladies and gentlemen, me and Grimmin 13 chose this guy to make our return. He did not win, but ladies and gentlemen, the return of the rated R superstar Edge. Edge came back, and he looks amazing. He looks like a homeless man on his face, but the guy has abs. He is a muscle man. and he was on the final 3. And then it was an awesome match. Ladies and gentlemen, we had 2 NXT guys, whole bunch of jobber guys, and some of the guys that said they're going to be in the match, like Buddy Murphy, Heavy Machinery, they weren't in the match. Number 30 was Mr. Seth Rollins, and he brought his goons with him to attack everybody, and didn't really work out. They eliminated Samoa Joe, Aleister Black, and Kevin Owens. Aleister Black, Kevin Owens, and Samoa Joe attack AOP and Buddy Murphy and send them to the backstage. Then we got Randy Orton, Edge, Drew McIntyre, and Roman Reigns just knocked the heck out Seth Rollins and threw Seth Rollins out of the ring. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Rated RKO, Randy Orton and Edge, came and tried to attack both Roman and Drew, and Randy Orton looks like he was trying to strike on Edge, and looks like they're trying to get back together as a team, but Randy Orton got eliminated by Edge. And then Roman Reigns eliminated Edge by being on the apron and kick him off, he did eliminate him. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that Royal Rumble match with a Claymore was Drew McIntyre. Drew is going to WrestleMania, and ladies and gentlemen, and your new pay-per-views champion is Gremlin 13. I lost my title before WrestleMania. And yes, that is the next pay-per-view that we're betting on. So I can't get it at Elimination Chamber. I can't get it at the Super Showdown that got announced. Yeah, I can't get it until WrestleMania, like in April. That's pretty awesome. I changed I used my trade for Roman Reigns because I chose Keith Lee. Keith Lee was there, but he got eliminated really fast. But I totally thought Roman Reigns was going to win. This was the second year that both me and Gremlin 13 guys were the last 2 guys that we picked. And last year I won. This year he won. That's crazy. And it was a tie for the whole thing until that men's Royal Rumble match. I want to say congrats to Drew McIntyre because, ladies and gentlemen, when he first came to WWE, before he quit or he got fired or released, whatever he did, he wouldn't get a shot at the title, a world championship, or go to WrestleMania, or win a Royal Rumble match. No, he wouldn't have that because he was a jobber. And when he came back, people thought it would never happen again. Still won't happen. But now you guys are wrong. 2020, a decade ago, we have Drew McIntyre as the 2020 Royal Rumble match winner. And I'd rather have Drew McIntyre as a winner of the Royal Rumble than Charlotte Flair. Because I think it would be a great match to see Drew and Brock Lesnar. Drew and The Fiend, I don't care. But if you guys enjoyed the Royal Rumble, if you guys enjoyed my video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys on Tuesday for Monday Night Raw and see what happens, what Drew McIntyre has to say winning the Royal Rumble. That's all for me today. Tyler is out, and ladies and gentlemen, what I noticed, 2 Raw people won the both Royal Rumble matches. Charlotte's on Raw, Drew McIntyre's on Raw. If you guys enjoyed that video, you know what to do. That's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye.